Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is a very special video because today is a collab with the lovely RANA Plans. She is RANA Plans on Instagram and on YouTube. She has an amazing feed, amazing videos. Definitely check her out. I will link her Instagram and her channel in the description bar below. But today's video is how I plan on the go. And the fun thing about doing collabs like this is her video will obviously be a lot different than my video because we both plan differently on the go. So the planner that I am featuring today is this Louis Vuitton PM agenda. I love the look of these agendas. I think they're amazing. This is the Damier Ben print, and my which is personal size, is the monogram print. Like I said, I have that featured in a couple other videos on my channel if you're interested in seeing the larger one. But today we're going to focus on this, and basically what this is my on-the-go wallet planner. It is so small. It is much tinier than a standard pocket size planner like Pocket Moterms that I have. Actually, let me compare. So they are the same height, but the width is a lot more narrow. You can see how much more narrow this is. And I just really like this little PM agenda because it's perfect. It's so small. It fits in all of my crossbody bags that I need, and it just has everything that I need on the go. Nothing more, nothing less. I do have a Pocket Moterm that I'm using as my main planner, and that stays at home. I also have a personal work planner, yada, yada, yada. But this is the only thing that I take with me. I used to try to take my main pocket rings with me, but first of all, there's so much information in there that I don't necessarily need on the go. And second of all, it was just too big, too chunky, like the strap wouldn't even close. It just was not practical. So this is just everything. Now, I will be transparent and say that I did recently set this up. So it's only been about a week of using it, but it's working great so far, and I think it will continue to work great. So let me explain to you my process of how I plan on the go and what is all in here. So first of all, when you open it up, in the 3 card slots, I have my driver's license, I have my debit card, and I just have this little card that I got as a freebie with Paper Planner Crafts, I believe is her Instagram or her shop name, but she sent this as a freebie with my order, and I just thought that was really cool. Is that something that I really need on the go? No, but I do actually Google planner sizes all the time, so that is helpful to have. In the little pocket here, I just have a couple transparent dot stickers from Hey Planner Girl. These sheets specifically I haven't used yet, but I do have other sheets in my collection that I am using, and you'll kind of see later like my color coding with these 2 colors. The first thing here is just a dashboard that says there is luxury and simplicity from Cloth and Paper. I just have a little cashmere square transparent page flag on the front in case I need to jot something down. Beneath that, I have a piece of acetate that I put a clear pocket on, and I have this little clear card that just says Amanda Lee, Lifestyle and Organization, and then my Instagram handle. Then I have this Vellum 2020 dashboard, and then this is a dashboard that I made by myself on Canva. So on the front side, it just has this picture and says Lux, and then this is the back side. Again, I made this myself on Canva, got the picture from Pinterest, and all these elements are kind of just free on Canva. So obviously, as you can see, I am going through what I have in here. This is basically like a 2-in-1 video. So it's a flip through. I'm telling you where I got everything, but once we get into the inserts, I'll explain to you how I plan on the go and exactly what I need with me when I'm out and about. This is a freebie from Elmon Paper Co. It says 2021, and it has all the 2021 holidays, which is very helpful to have. And then this is a piece of kind of like white foiled luxe vellum from Sparkly Paper Co. I have this old Foxy Fix dashboard. They don't sell these dashboards anymore, but check out Cat Espresso Co. That's another great alternative. And I've just got some cashmere page flags from Cloth and Paper. And then this journaling card where there's a woman, there's a way is from Sequins and Paper. The minimalism card was a freebie from Infinite Lotus, and that's just the back of the other journaling card. So this is another piece of vellum from Cloth and Paper. Now I do have a key on here. So this key pretty much just pink is Amanda, nude is Mel. Mel's my girlfriend. She does not have a planner, but she asks me to write things down for her literally all the time. So I'm trying out this key system with my inbox, which we're about to get there. So I'm going to see how well this works for us. So my first divider just says inbox. I have a couple sequins and paper cards paper clipped on there. So the first section, essentially this planner really only has 3 sections total because I didn't want like a bunch of stuff in here that I didn't need. The first section is essentially just an inbox. So this is here for me to just write important things that I have to get done while I'm out, like errands, drop off package, pick up my dad's medication, whatever. But also it can serve as somewhere to just scribble things down. Like literally if I'm out and I'm like, oh shit, I have to do this, I can just scribble that in any of these boxes. This is kind of where I started doing the color coding a little bit. I put a pink dot there because that's something that I have to do. And if Mel asks me to remind her of something or whatever, like the other day she was like, I gotta go to the bank, I gotta remember to get cash out, I could put that in there as well. So section 1 is just inbox. I have a couple of these inbox inserts, and these inserts are from Simple and Trendy Co. And I did add some task management inserts from Peanuts Planner Co. just in case I want to switch to those instead, but it pretty much would be used in the exact same way. So that is, again, just a quick, either important things that need to be highlighted that I have to get done, or a quick place to jot things down if I am out and about. By the way, I don't have a pen in the pen loop right now, but I do obviously carry pens with me. This is another Foxy Fix dashboard and Ollie clip. This breathe card was a freebie with an order, and then the girl is sequins and paper. This vellum is from Back to Basics Paper Studio. It's a digital, I just printed it on vellum, so beautiful. And then this is another dashboard that I made myself on Canva. So the photos from Pinterest, and then the back side just has this little coffee line art. So my second section is weekly, and I do have a cloth and paper urgent sticky note that I put here. I thought it looked cute sticking out, but I figured it was a place just to, again, scribble, because I gotta be honest, I don't really scribble on my weeklies. I like to write neater, so I wanted to make sure that in this planner there were places that I could literally just open up to and just scribble something down and not care if it looked like shit. So the second section is essentially a weekly overview. So it's just a week on one page, and basically what this is going to include, because obviously I do use a weekly insert in my main planner, my main pocket planner. So yes, there is some overlapping information, but the intent of this weekly overview is to have like out and about things or like scheduled things. So anything that I have to do like outside of the house, I want it on this weekly overview, just so if I'm out, I kind of still have that glance of my week. I think that's really important when you're out and about, just to have a glance at your week and what's going on if your main planner's at home. Now, I will say I wrote in priorities, so mail package, dad meds, whatever. I did write upload video, and I wish I didn't write that. I was just kind of looking at my main planner to see what like I needed to fill in for this week, but that's not typically something I would write because that's not an out and about thing. Like that's just a home thing, so just ignore that. But yeah, so weekly overview can capture any scheduled items. That way when you're out, you kind of know what's going on. I have this really soft vellum from Infinite Lotus, and then a dashboard from Cloth and Paper. This is a card from Cloth and Paper. And then we are at my very last section. Arguably one of the most important sections in here. And this is a lists section. So it's lists, but it's mainly to buy. So I have these inserts from Simple Trendy Co. And actually, I totally forgot to mention, these weeklies are from Infinite Lotus, if you didn't already recognize them. So this list insert from Simple and Trendy Co. is basically my to buy list or my grocery list. Now, all the time before I set this planner up, Mel and I would scribble our grocery list on a piece of scrap paper. And the funny thing too is every time we would get to the grocery store, we would be like, oh my God, we left the list at home. We would seriously do that all the time. So this is not only an upgrade from the scrap paper that we would scribble our grocery list on, but also it's something that like I will definitely be carrying with me every time I leave the house. On scheduled grocery trips, or sometimes we'll be out and we'll be like, let's just get our grocery shopping done now. So I will always have this with me. We did just go to the grocery store, so this list isn't too long right now, but throughout the week, I continue to add to it as I notice things that we're running low on. And I just put a column for food and then a column for like miscellaneous. So obviously like Tylenol, shaving cream. So this is super, super important to have. Now, I know you might be thinking, okay, so that's a grocery list, great. What about another kind of to buy list? What about things that you need to buy off online or off of Amazon. The way that I do that, just FYI, there are a lot of things that I get on Amazon. I get our dog treats on Amazon. I get our dog food on Amazon. But the way that I am, if it's something that I order on Amazon, granted, I should probably set up like recurring deliveries, but when I notice that I'm almost out of dog treats or I'm almost out of dog food, I get on Amazon and I order it immediately. I never write down like online order to buy type things, because when I notice that we need it, I immediately hop online and I order it, just so I don't have to write it down and run the risk of forgetting about it and then in turn not having it when I need it. So that's why I've never really had a section of things to buy that are like online, because again, when I notice it, I just get it done right away. The only to buy things that sit for a while until we actually get them are grocery store items. We can notice that we're almost out of milk, but we're not going to the grocery store for like 3 days. So like I mean, obviously we have to write that down so we know what to get when we're there. So that's what that is. And then the very, very last thing, I do have some extra Post-it notes right here, again, just in case I need to scribble anything down. The very last thing that I have in here, which has this little like phone tab. So this is actually work related. These are my phone shifts. So I work a 9 to 5, 40 hours a week, 9 to 5. But within my work, I have like phone shifts, either AM or PM. And this is when my entire team kind of pitches in and like helps, kind of man the help desk, I guess. So some days I'm on AM, which is 8 to 12:30, and other days I'm 12:30 to 5. And then some days I don't have a phone shift at all. That's just how it goes. We kind of rotate through and evenly distribute across our entire team. Now, when I first set this up, I didn't have this in here. And then I realized, oh shit, my phone shift schedule is one of the most important things that I need on the go. And I'll tell you why. I was at the doctor a couple weeks ago. And as I was leaving, she was like, okay, we need to schedule you a follow-up appointment. How does this date sound? And I'm sitting there and I'm like, I guess that's fine. I was like, shit, I honestly don't know. Do I have a phone shift that day at all? Is it an AM shift? Is it a PM shift? I don't know, because I'm standing in the doctor and I can't access the website on my phone where we keep that, like my work database. I can't access that on my phone. So I was like, I don't know. I was like, you know what? Just schedule it for that day and I will call you back if I need to reschedule it. So now that will never happen again. If I am in the doctor and they say, okay, well, does November 25th work? I'll be like, well, November 25th will work in the morning, but not the afternoon. Does November 22nd work? Yep, I don't have a shift that day. That works. So that's kind of the idea behind that. So yes, I do also have this information on a proper monthly view in my main planner, but it was so important for me to have this on the go, and that's why I added it in kind of last minute. This is an insert from Peanuts Planner Co., and I did label at the top November and then December. And this is the Peanuts Planner Co. just like monthly kind of insert, so it literally just says 1 to 31. Simple, easy. I didn't need like a full proper monthly in here. I literally just needed a way to glance and know if I had a phone shift that day, just in terms of scheduling appointments. I also have this world clock dashboard, and then last is just this zip pocket with some receipts, just a great place to store receipts or little things. And then in the back pocket, I do have a couple pieces of note paper, like in case I don't know, need to write something down and hand it to someone, then I have note paper back there. So that is the setup of my on-the-go planner. Just depending on your life, it's gonna look different, but I hope that this gave you a little bit of ideas. Just to kind of quickly go over again my main sections: inbox, important things I need to do, / somewhere to just jot things down if I'm out. Weekly is a weekly overview calendar of things that I actually have scheduled. So if I'm out, I can look and know I have things going on. And then list is my grocery list, my to buy list. Obviously, when we're out, we need to write down things to buy. And then at the very end, I have my phone shifts. So when booking an appointment, I am aware of what days I can and cannot do. And then I also want to add to that, the various kind of sticky notes I have in here, or the note paper I have back there. Anything that I could possibly need while I am out and about, I can jot down. I can open this up and I can jot it down. And that's really helpful. If I think of something and I want to jot it down and then file it away in my proper planner when I get home, there's like 1,000,001 places that I can write that down. So yeah, that is my video. Definitely check out Rana's video, and I hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.